What's up YouTube, it's the Base God in Yu-Gi-Oh! Here on TeamBlackRainbow's channel, here to give you Resurrecting the Agents Episode 2. This is where we will mainly focus on the side deck and options that you can use and some bad cards that you wouldn't use in the side deck if you're playing agents. So this past Wednesday I went to my locals, Bam's Collectibles, and I played agents, and everyone was just like, what? Like, why are you playing that deck? I went 2-1. I lost to my friend Thomas. He was playing Rabbit, but yeah. So, I played Final Countdown and Insectors, and this deck has a fairly good matchup, I guess. Because if you drop Christia, and you can just either like go for game right there. But yeah, here's the side deck that I used. So like here would be like a sample side deck. 2 Starman Eaters. This is for the hero and rabbit matchup, and also dragons if you want. 2 DD Crow. That's for the Insector matchup, or anything that has to do with like graveyard, like frogs as well. 2 Breaker. I put these in just for like heavy back row decks such as Dino Rabbit or like Final Countdown, which I ended up playing. Also, it's a dart, just in case you want to like side out like dead cards like Chigodia or Birdman. It'll help fuel for the Blackluster Soldier. And then I played Raikou just because I thought Chaos Dragons would be there and I could make the Light Pulsar miss its timing, but I didn't play any dragons that day. 2 Dust Tornado. This is also for back row heavy decks. It's also good against Insectors because they like to set and summon Gigamantis or equip Gigamantis and everything like that. So it's just good for back row. 2 Shadow Imprisoning. I like this because it's good against Insectors. Shuts them down pretty much unless they have the MST and all that. 2 Decree for Chain Burn. Chain Burn, Rabbit, TGs if you still see those around, and Final Countdown. And a Gozen match. I put this in just for the Rabbit matchup, so then if they go like Rabbit, and then they have to go like Saber Sources, and I'm pretty sure no one plays a Wind Up Zen Maester, so they really can't make anything else. Because I believe Gemini Pearl is like, I'm not sure if it's a light or an earth, but yeah, if it's an earth, then this card is so obsolete. But yeah, when I like halfway through the day, I actually realized that I only had 14 cards in my side deck, which means I could have used that 5th spot or a 15th spot to maybe add a second Raikou or add a 3rd Snowman. But yeah, I like my side so far because it's very versatile and everything. A card that you don't want to use in Agents would be Light Imprisoning Mirror, because I know that that card's pretty good against Chaos Dragons and then Hieratics, because Hieratics are all light types, or attribute, whatever, and all of the Chaos Dragons like engine runs on light type monsters, aka the Light Sworns and Light Pulsar, which activates Engrave and Field basically. So yeah, but then if you were to do that, you'd be shutting down your main stars like this. Not too much about this, but because the mirrors only actually negate ignition effects, I believe, and the not special something that's actually a continuous effect. Some other cards that I used to side deck was Magic Cylinder. Here, let me get my binder because I have a Magic Cylinder in there. Yeah. I like to look through my binder to find like random tech side deck cards. Yeah, Magic Cylinder. I used to use it because it would force like a Lagia negation, or like it just gives that burn damage, you know. Like they have Shining at 3200 and they run into this. Like what else can they do? So yeah. Another good card is Deep Prison. Just doesn't hurt to banish an attacking monster and all that, because I mean it's just such a good card overall. Let's see. Venus Chain and Compulse. Get rid of their Zen mains, any exceeds, or sorry about that, I accidentally hit stop. But yeah, so onto these cards again. This also works on the Shining because it won't get its effect. So then yeah, and it's kind of like a neg one on their part because they'd remove the targets from grave and they won't have anything else. Venus Chains, they're like effect veilers as well, because like, well, it's just like a continuous trap of effect veiler, but if they like tribute it for cost, it's like not so good. Like if you Venus Chain a Thunder King and then you try special summoning a Hyperion, they can just tribute it to negate. And then some other good cards. Forbidden Chalice as well. I didn't pull a Chalice, but I pulled a Lance. Forbidden Chalice is good too because it can like negate like the damage step Rykos, the damage step Snowman Eaters, and all that. It also goes against like not Ryko, Spear Reapers and Gelenduos. I used to side deck Scapegoats against against like decks that like don't commit to the field as much, so that if they like MST it, that you have like 4 like tokens that they can attack and all that. So it'll like take them a while to get over it. But yeah, as I was talking, Gemini Pearl actually is a nerf, but it all depends if the Rabbit player wants to put in an extra deck. They're all the synchros. There was another card that I wanted to put in, but I wasn't too sure on what it was. Let me see real quick. Oh yeah, Cyber Dragons. These have fallen out of favor just because there aren't any like machine type decks around anymore. Because like Karakuris, no one plays those anymore, or Machinas. And the only real like reason why people would side these in is because it's a good turn 2, like against like heroes or something, GBs, any rogue matchups, and against the Zen mains, because Zen mains is really killer. And then Thunder Kings, people have like, I don't think people have been siding Thunder Kings as much as they used to. I guess it's just kind of fallen out of favor. And the last card I wanted to talk about was Gemini Imps. This is for Dark Worlds, but this is exactly only for Dark Worlds, so I don't think people would really like run this card just for the Dark World matchup, because they have other cards for Dark Worlds like DD Crow and Shadow Imprisoning and all that. But yeah, if you guys have any other like questions on the side deck or suggestions, feel free to let me know, because I plan on sticking with this series and the agents. And if you guys have any suggestions on what the next episode should be, let me know and I'll consider it. Alright, Base God and Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm out. Bye.